And today's adventure brings us to a campground. We will not be camping here today, but there is an attraction that I do want to check out. There's a hint right there. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure. Today may not be the most sunny day in the world or the warmest day in the world, but none of that is going to matter because most of this adventure will be spent inside of a cave. We are here in Iowa once again at a place called Spook Cave and Campground. And with Halloween coming up in the near future, I thought this might be a good place to check out. Now, I'm not sure if this little tour is going to be spooky at all, but that's just the name of the place, and that's what drew me to it. And it involves two things that I really like: cave tours and boats. That's right, this is a flooded tour, so we get to go through on a boat. This just seems like a really fun little adventure today. So welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. And come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. Here's the Welcome Center building where we get our tickets, but first I want to check out this little tree stump where they have carved a nice little chair that says welcome and established in 1955. Very well done, whoever did that. Well done. And there's where we came in and got our tickets at the front desk, and of course there's also a gift shop through here as well, with all sorts of fun and colorful things to check out while we wait. Whoa, spooky. When I woke up this morning, I didn't think I would be looking at a giant spider skeleton. But that is what I have before me right now. That thing looks pretty scary. But this is a campground, so not everything is spooky. They've got all of the ingredients for s'mores. These are probably some popular items in this gift shop. And of course, red Solo cups as well. What happens at camp stays at camp. Spook Cave, Mcgregor, Iowa. And if you're a fan of maple syrup and pure honey, they've got you covered here as well. And like a lot of these type of places, they even have a photo op for the kids. We just loved our visit to Spook Cave. And there they can become little ghosts if they want to. And here's where we came out of the gift shop to look at that sign, and I'm just noticing this little garden area is looking very spooky. It's got a bat and ghosts, some gravestones. Oh my gosh, a human heart. I've heard of macabre and spooky, but that's going a little far. Look at that, they've got some severed feet. And even a severed arm hanging from the window. And here's a shot of the little waiting area and the type of vessel we are going to be sailing on today. There's a look at the pond, and then we go under this bridge and into the entrance right there. And that's where it all happens.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah, and I'll be your tour guide. If you guys have any questions throughout the tour, don't be afraid to ask. I'm going to do the best I can to answer that, even if I have to make things up right now. So the pond here is man-made, and the dam right there behind you guys is too. The dam is to help control the water level inside the cave, so we were able to do these tours right. The water depth back at the dam is 6 feet deep. That is the deepest here in the pond. Right back at the dock, it is 2 feet deep. Inside the cave here, it varies from 14 inches to 3 feet deep. So if any of you fall in, except for you might struggle a little, just stand up. Perfect. Hopefully you guys got to see the bluff above us, because that bluff is 90 feet high, and this concrete shelter here is to help protect us from falling rocks and trees.
Is the cave also man-made?
This, nope, that is a natural one.
Duck. Everybody duck.
Oh, little bumpy.
So this is the entrance to the cave. It was originally just a 6-inch hole inside the bluff here. People who lived in the area called it Spook Hole because there were spooky noises coming from inside, but they had no idea what was actually making the noise. A guy named Gerald Melty in 1953 asked the landowner if he can go inside and figure out what was making the noise, and he got permission. And he found out it was just water dripping on rocks, which I will later on show you guys that location. When he found out there's more to it, for the next 2 years he would dynamite excavate out the cave, and they finally opened it up to the public in 1955 on Labor Day. So this upcoming Labor Day, we just actually celebrated our 64th year being open. As you guys can see right now, the next 100 feet will be like this, so it's going to be low. If you are claustrophobic, now it's time to tell me. Alright, so the best way to get through this is to lean forward and just make sure you keep your hands inside the boat so they don't get pinched.
I'm ducking.
Good now.
Dad really needs to duck.
Good now.
Holy cow.
Okay.
This is really low. You gotta totally duck down.
Holy cow.
Whoa.
Big skinny.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Help me. Help me.
The green light that's going to be coming up on your right is a natural crawl space that Kermit took when he was exploring the cave.
Oh.
What kind of dragon is that, Ellie? Is it?
I don't know. I don't care.
Isn't that a little dinosaur?
It's not a dinosaur.
It's a lizard.
It's a lizard.
It's our lizard, Francisco.
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 There's going to be a little bit of a ledge here, so please watch your head.
Bob.
And then we are coming up to the narrowest part of the cave called Lover's Lane, so either learn to love your partner or love the wall.
Ow!
It's just
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I can really sit up. I can sit up straight.
Enjoy that.
You can see how low these ceilings are. Everyone is ducking down.
When you come, yeah.
This is, if you are not a fan of tight spaces, this is definitely not your adventure.
Alright, the green light coming up on your guys' right is where the water is dripping on the rocks, making that scary noise, but no longer is.
Right through
And
there.
then we can sit up again.
There you go.
Oh, look. We got some high ceilings now.
So this is the biggest room in the cave at 45 feet high,
That's awesome.
and it's 110 feet long. This is the only part of the cave that is made out of mud and rock. This right here is Galena limestone. You guys will be seeing this throughout the entire cave. Since you are close to it, you can touch it.
Oh, cool.
What's that?
That sign is actually wrong. It's supposed to say alligators on duty, not alligator. But luckily you guys don't have to worry about them today because our three alligators are in the way back room, caged up. Feeding day is Wednesday and Sunday, so you guys just missed it. The temperature of this cave is 47 degrees year-round. It does not change in here. Now if you'd like to touch the water, you can. Temperature of the water is 42 degrees.
What's the temperature of the food?
Can't really see, but oh yeah, that water is cold.
A lot of times that
At least I got a hood.
Smart. This right here is a sinkhole, or we call from down here a chimney. This one actually goes 90 feet to the surface,
Wow, look at that.
only letting in air and water. Because right now we're coming up to the Spook Cave wishing well. All the money that is thrown in there is donated to Camps Around Iowa, like Camp Courageous or Camp Sunnyside. The things around me are actually dead stalactites that were blown off from the first 60 feet when we were excavating out the cave. So, we did have one accident that did happen in this cave. His name was Old Joe Smile. He was our maintenance guy. He'd come in here every morning at 8 o'clock and he'd leave at 9. And what his job was to do was to change light bulbs. Well, one day, he never came out. His wife and friends actually got worried, so they came here looking for him, only to find his boat back by the wishing well, capsized. They came a little further to this spot, and at this spot, they found some scary scratch marks. Some scary
And there's a skull over there.
and some more scary scratch marks. And then, holy moly! That's all they found. And Speologists put this cave at 750,000 years old, which is actually quite young for a cave because they're normally not discovered until 1 or 2 million years of age. So these right here are stalactites, and they grow from the ceiling down. These grow about 1 inch every 100 years, depending how much water runs over top of them. How you know that these things are alive is because when you put a flashlight on them, they are still glossy and they still drip water. If you were to actually touch one of these, the dirt and oil from here would kill them. So please do not touch any of the stalactites you see here or throughout the rest of the cave because they will be above you guys. It was given to Gerald Melton by one of his close friends, Miss Ludwig. It is painted on glass using enamel paint, which is paint that can withstand the moisture and temperature of the cave. That is actually the second painting up there because the original one was destroyed because it actually washed away.
It's called the Rock of Ages.
All you gotta do
The
is
reason why we
shake
call
alley.
this formation alley is because all the stalactites you do see above us here. The reason why there are so many here is because this is the wettest part of the cave. So we do have 3 animals that do live in this cave, besides our 3 alligators. We have frogs. They mainly live at the entrance of the cave. They do sometimes come up here farther. We do have bats. The bat population has been going down significantly the last couple of years. But the other week I did see 2 bats in here, so that was good to see that. And then sometimes we get salamanders in here, but they're very rare to see if they're even in here. So you guys are riding on one of the 7 original boats that we actually bought back in 1955. They're just 16 feet long, made out of aluminum, and they're powered by a petroleum motor.
There he is.
There's the alligator.
Waterfall over there is called Beulah Falls, because we actually used to have a town back by our pond on the way back. In the late 1800s, a 20-foot wall of water actually came right through this valley, taking out the town. They did rebuild it. But then again, in the early 1900s, another flood actually came through, killing 17 people, and they did not rebuild after that one. It is now said that those 17 people are now haunting Spook Cave.
Yeah, they were
Right as my
playing in the
lens
waterfall
fogs up.
That's a fun thing
Good
to do.
story for
I
that.
played in the water.
And now that we're done with the tour, I thought I'd stop by and just say hi to the little ducks that swim along this pond. Look at those little guys. Looks like they're grabbing a little lunch today. And they swim right up to the camera to say hi. Hi guys. Welcome to Tommy Travels. Here's a little view of the campgrounds, and then across the bridge there's the Spook Cave gift shop where we just were, and here's a water wheel that provides part of the power that they use to operate the facilities here. And look at that, it's just chugging away. Just very mesmerizing to look at. What a beautiful little area. Well, as you guys know, I always like to end these adventures with a water feature. And look at this one. That is a beauty right here at the Spook Cave and Campground site. This has been an absolute blast here today. I couldn't believe how low some of those cave ceilings were. Got dripped on quite a few times, but it sure was fun. And if you guys liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.